Welcome back. In today's video, I am going to show you a complete shoes sale and inventory management web application dashboard. This dashboard is created by using the Google Sheets as a database and Google Web App Script. Within this dashboard, you can manage your articles, inventory, customers, shop sales, returns, expenses, users, and settings. In the settings section, you can change your application name and the currency of your web application. Additionally, you can change the logo of your web application. There is a extra field Gemini API key. What does this will do? I will explain you. You can see there is a AI prediction and we can create a predictions for our next month sales. Right now we are in the March 2026, but it have predict the data for the April 2026. So without wasting your time, I will explain you the complete workflow of this particular web application. This is a dashboard where you can take the overview of the system. We have total 5 users, total revenue, and this is the revenue today and this is the sales today. Right now we have this particular amount of stock in our databases. Let's go to the article section. What is the article section? Article section is that where you can add your shoes. Okay, how you can add them? Just simply click on this add article, your article number, and then you need to enter your article name. Let's take example. I will add it here, Rami's shoes. Okay, fine. What is your base price? The base price is 7,000. And what is the weight of this particular item is 1 kg, and I have added the 18% tax here. The status is active or inactive. You can simply choose them. Okay, now you need to enter image, article image. You can simply add it here, or you can simply paste the URL here. Okay, so this is your image and there is a description. If you want to add the description of this particular product, you can simply add them. Now the thing is that you have a feature, color and sizes. We have added this particular article. Right now within this article, which color we have the black color. Okay, we have the black color. Is the black color is active or inactive? Is active. Okay, in black color we have a size of footwear 7, and in the 7 we have the 12. Okay, we have the 12 pairs. Okay, now we just simply click on this plus size again, and here we have a footwear size 8, and here we also have the 12 pairs, and we just simply click on this add color and we add it here the brown. Okay, and now we will add it here the size of footwear 9 and the pair we have 12, and click on this create article. So when we click on this create article, as of now you can able to see here the data is saving in our databases. So article added with 2 colors. So this is a article is added successfully in our databases with the image. So this is the text and that is the colors and that is the total stock. We have the 36 pairs right now, 2 in black colors, 1 in brown color. Now if we want to sell out them, what we need to do, we just simply go to our shop sales section. In the shop sale sections, we just simply click on this new sale, and when we click on this new sale, as of now you can able to see here this kind of interference in front of you. And the left side you can able to see the preview of your bill. You just simply select it here customer. So when you select it here customer, you can simply search them, and if the customer is not available here, you can just simply go to your customers section and add it. Okay, if you don't want to go there, just simply click on this here and enter your customer name and then your customer phone number, and then you need to enter the customer email ID. Okay, where they will get the receipt. Okay, where they will get the email notification. So this is a walk-in customer, and if you want to add a address, you can simply add them and then simply click on this save. So when you click on this save, as of now you can able to see here the customer is added successfully, and the customer is automatically selected here. The payment is cash, card, online transfer. You can just simply select it here, and this is a notes if you want to add them. Okay, that's fine, but we need to sell them a item. We just simply click on this add item, search article. What is the article? We have added the Rami's shoes. We just simply select it here. What color? We have added 2 colors, the black or brown. We just simply select it here black. In the black we have the 2 sizes, the size 7 and the size 8. We just simply select here size 8, and I need a 13 pairs, but no, we have only available 12 pairs in our stock, so you must need to add 12 here. Okay, so when I add it here 12, so it is fine right now, and that is my total amount, and that is the discount if I want to give them. So how much total amount they will pay? Okay, I just, if they have paid some amount, I just simply add it here. Otherwise, if they have not paid full amount, I will just simply add it here. So this is their balance due, and I just simply click on this create sale. So when I click on this create sale, as of now, you can easily able to see here the sale is created successfully with this particular invoice number, and that is the sale. And later on, I just go to my customers section. In the customers section, you can able to see here this is a customer which we have added from our quick add customer. And if we click on this ledger, so we can able to see what sales we have regarding to this particular customer. So you can easily able to see here the total sales we have made this particular amount, the refund is this, and the total PKR is paid, and this is the balance due. And if you want to simply add the payment, this particular 680 they have paid to you, you just simply click on this add payment, enter here the 680, which is what method card and which is the date. You just simply select it here, and then reference number if you want to add them, and just simply click on this record payment. So when you click on this record payment, as of now, you can easily able to see here the payment is recorded successfully, and now this customer give us the zero amount. Okay, so this is the thing, you can manage the ledger as well. Okay, so we have see the articles. In the articles, we can easily add the article. Now you can able to see we have sold out the 12 pairs, the remaining amount is 24. What if I go to the returns section? Okay, in the returns section, I just simply come it here and select my invoice, this particular invoice. And what is the reason? Wrong item delivered. Okay, wrong item delivered. I just simply add the return reason, and I have sold the 12 pairs. What if I want to restore them 10 pairs? They just only want 2, and just simply click on this submit return. So when I click on this submit return, because I am right now in the admin login, so I don't need any approval from the admin, so it is automatically restocked. So when I go back to my articles section, you can easily able to see here the stock is restored successfully because we have create a return of this particular items. Okay, understand them. Now this is a inventory section where you can take the overview of the inventory. Like this is Ramesh shows right now we have in black color size number 7 12 pairs, size number 8 10 pairs, brown size number 9 12 pairs. So if you want to add them, you can directly add from here as well. So in the article section, so same like that, you can edit them as well. So you can see your data is loading here. So you just simply click on this plus size and enter here the 9, and here's we just need to enter our pairs quantity. I just simply edit here 12 and click on this save changes. So when I click on this save changes, as of now, you can easily able to see here the article is updated successfully. Okay, you understand them. And if I want to delete this particular article, I just simply click on this delete and press simply delete it here. So cannot delete articles because this article has sale record, so you cannot able to delete them. Okay, you can simply make them inactive, but you cannot able to delete them. I just simply click on this in from active to inactive and click on this save changes. So when I click on this save changes, as of now, you can easily able to see here my particular article is inactive right now, and they cannot able to be shown in our shop sales section. We have make this particular article 105 inactive. Now let's check it out. Is it really don't show in our shop sales? Let's go to the shop sales section, click on this new sale, and when we click on this new sale and click on this add item, and you can see the article 105 is not available right now. So when you make your article inactive, they cannot able to show in your add sale items. Okay, and just then simply go to your expense section. So when you go to your expense section here, you can easily able to see them what is your income and expense. How income will come here? The sales you have created in this particular web application automatically comes here, and the expense you need to add it manually. So you just need to select your category and then need to enter amount. Let's take example the 7 50,000. Okay, and then you need to select your date and payment method and then the description and click on this save. So when you click on this save, as of now you can able to see here your expense is added out successfully and you can visualize it here. And this is the user section. In this web application we have the two user roles, the admin and the shop salesperson. Okay, so we have learned about the admin role. Now let's go to the user role. I just simply click on this logout and you can see this is the email. I just simply select it here and paste here, and this is the password. I just copy and paste it here. Now we are going to log in as shop salesperson, and when we click on this login, as of now you can able to see here this is a dashboard for the shop salesperson, and they can able to view their active filters, the total stock, the my sales, the revenue, and etc. And this is the articles, and you can easily able to see here they cannot able to edit or delete, but they can visualize the articles. And that is the inventory, same they can able to visualize them, but they cannot able to add them. This is a customers, they can able to add the customers, and also you can able to see here they can edit the customers but cannot able to delete them, and they can also able to view the ledger of the particular customers. Okay, so this is a ledger, and this is the shop sales. What they can easily able to do, create a new sale, edit the sale, but cannot able to delete the sales, and can only able to view their own sales. Okay, and this is the returns where he can initiate the returns but admin will approve them. Okay, so this is our shop sale person. Okay,